Did you ask for any advice at all when you spoke to Kail?
No, not really. I feel like I don't really, I feel like I kind of usually have things like on lock. I feel like I don't really ever ask for like a lot of, I guess, advice. I mean, she was just like, one thing, just stay out of the drama, because people have, and I'm like, I'm not even with that. I'm like, I have so much going on in my own life, with school, with my kid, with working. I'm like, I don't even have time to have drama with like anybody. I was like, I don't even know who has the time that has like a busy schedule. I'm like, I'm too busy.
You're like, I would just want to be drama free with
yes,
everybody.
I just want to be left alone. I was like, ugh.
Now you are replacing Janelle on the show. Did you reach out to her? Did she reach out to you at all?
I mean, no, I wouldn't consider myself like a replacement,
right,
but I mean, no, I mean, her life is her life and it doesn't have anything to do with my life.
So what was the other girls' reactions when you came on board?
Like on Teen Mom 2?
Yeah.
I mean, I did coffee convos with Kail, and then Caitlin was there and Tyler, and they were all like pretty much like happy to have you here. And then I've kind of spoken with Brianna too, and me and her seem to be cool. I haven't really met Leah or Chelsea either, but I mean, everyone that I have met seemed to be like happy and just open and happy to have me.
That's good. So nobody has been not very welcoming?
No, no one's been nasty to me. No.
Who would you say has been the most welcoming then?
Well, I guess Kail, because Kail had me on Coffee Combos, and once like you ever need anything, I'm here. You're on our show, like we're on a show together. We all and I met her before when I did TRL and stuff, and we always just kind of got along. So she was like, if you need anything or to talk, just let me know. So I feel like I'm still new though, so everyone's trying to like feel me out. So I don't expect everyone to be like, yes, we love you, come on in. I know people are just still kind of like, like trying to get a feel for me, which is totally normal.
You have to go through like the Teen Mom initiation. Were you a fan of the show before you joined? Did
No.
you keep up with it?
No, I never watched it at all.
Really?
And then when I got on it, I didn't realize how much people watched the show and how much people liked it. So like that was like shocking to me, because I thought it wasn't really like that big of a thing.
Okay.
And I guess it is that big of a thing because people were like, love the show, but I mean, I never really watched it, so I was like, if I don't watch it, it can't be that popular. I'm like, I don't sit around and watch it, but yeah, people really like it. I'm like, huh. But I understand why, like, documentary style, everything's real, it's raw, it's relatable. So I'm like, I see why people, watch the show. I've just, me and myself, never been into like documentaries.
Yeah.
So that's why I've just never really watched the show or ever kept up with it.
Did you go back and watch any of the seasons?
No, I can't, like following the Twitters and stuff, obviously I'll see clips. So I was seeing old clips or like stuff from like the people on my show and stuff like that. And that's how I kind of got the gist of who people were and like their storyline and stuff like that.
I know a lot of people are rooting for Leah and Jeremy to get back together. I know you said you haven't really talked to her, but are you rooting for them as well?
I'm like, I don't even know who they are. I literally don't know who that is. Is that like her boyfriend or something?
Who's her ex-husband.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm like, I literally have no idea. I'm like, I don't know.
That's okay.
But yeah, go. Whatever. I'm like, whatever. Whatever. I just want everyone, like, just be happy. I hope everyone just is happy.
We did follow your storyline on Young and Pregnant. So how would you say that this is different? Despite cast and production and things like that, how is being on Teen Mom 2 different than Young and Pregnant?
Teen Mom 2, I feel like the like producers and stuff have a lot more, I feel like, empathy. Like I like the team a lot better. They're really easy to work with. Like I liked my team before, but I feel like they're real easy to work with and really happy to like, be around, or they're all like, everyone's really positive. And also I feel like now I've kind of grown up a lot and learned a lot since Teen Mom Young and Pregnant. So I feel like now I'm living in more of like positive life and keep staying very positive about everything and trying, to stay happy, even though like there's bumps in the road. I'm trying not to let things get me down like they used to, and I feel like I always have a lot of empathy for other people, and I feel like I let other people's issues become my issues, and I put too much on my plate, and I feel like I do that a lot. And I feel like with this season, I've kind of come to learn that I have to take care of myself, and sometimes it's okay to be selfish, and it's normal, and I can't constantly be putting everyone's burdens, on my plate. Like I have to just deal with me and my kid, and keep it like that.
Yeah, you feel a lot more comfortable this time around too.
Yeah. Yes.
You kind of have it under your belt and you know what to expect.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And how is Chloe doing?
She's good. Oh my God, she's an angel. She's so smart. She's getting so big. She's so tall. You were always like, how old is she? Like 3? I'm like, no, 1.
I
Like,
know,
we were
she
like,
is very
what?
tall.
She
Yeah.
is very tall. Yeah, she knows every letter of the alphabet. She can count to 10. She's really, really smart. I mean, I was like, I don't know anything about kids at all but my kids. So like, I didn't know she was so smart until like I was taking her to daycare and, you know, out to places with other like, you know, adults that were like, oh my God, she's very smart and self-sufficient.
Yeah.
And they're so impressed by that. And I feel like that's just normally how she is. That's how I was though when I was younger. So I feel like that's just my normal. So I
Yeah.
feel like to her, it's just normal to be independent. But sometimes it's annoying because you're like, I want her to be my baby. And sometimes she's like, no, like she wants to do everything on her own. Which I'm like, I taught her that, but still, it's like sometimes I want her to be my
Right,
baby, and I
you're
feel
like-
like she's growing up so fast.
You're like, I still want to cuddle you all
I
the
know,
time.
I know.
Does she notice the cameras around her now? Is this kind of
Yeah.
like a norm for her?
Yeah, like she'll notice some, but she's not like, if we're doing something or like filming a scene, she's not like up running trying to hit the cameras or grab them, like, but she's like looking at them like, oh, but they're around, so I feel like that's kind of her normal because
Yeah.
they've been around, so like she doesn't really think too much about it, you know, but she loves when like the crew comes and my producer comes and she has like all that attention because she loves the attention and everyone's like, hey, Chloe, and she's having a good time. She enjoys it.
Yeah. Do you think when she's old enough, you'll let her watch it back?
Let her
Watch the show back?
I mean, I wouldn't, I don't know if I would be like, hey, here it is. But I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like obviously that's something she would probably do and look up on her own, which is fine. I'm like, I feel like I've been a really great mom. Like, I've made mistakes, but I feel like what makes you a good mom is like learning from your mistakes and just prospering and being a better mother and being a better individual, you know, today than I was yesterday. So I feel like she would be proud of me looking back and seeing how far I've came from like, you know, having her to like where I am now.